Hi guys, and welcome again to the show. This is Crazy by Austin Munara. This is episode 7. In episode 7, we're going to look at psychosis. Psychosis can be brought about by a lot of things, including schizophrenia. But in this episode, we stress out how different they can be. A person with schizophrenia and a person suffering from psychosis could be completely different. Now, psychosis could also be brought about by excessive use of drugs and also a traumatic brain experience. Now, a lot of people experiencing psychosis could be considered mentally ill and should seek medical advice. But psychosis is the number one cause of murder in today's world. Well, let's say number two, number three there, right? Top 4 at least. So psychosis could be considered a long-time disturbance in a patient who goes through a lot until the breaking point, which causes him to naturally shift to a different pattern in his experience life. So psychosis is the greatest and one of the most impressive sources of madness in today's world. As far as mental illnesses go, psychosis is by far the most dangerous thing you could experience, right? So people experience mental illnesses all the time, and there are a number of causes and reasons why people go crazy. But psychosis is the most dangerous one. That's why you'd find a patient experiencing psychosis in a mental ward is usually strapped down and isolated from other patients because he is considered dangerous. Now, I wouldn't say that they're all that bad, but a person suffering from psychosis and is definitely professionally diagnosed with psychosis should definitely be kept a closer eye. So psychosis, yeah, it's fashionable, it's fresh, but so psychosis we've seen a lot of characters in the past who have gone off the rails and off the wagon and ended up serial killers and murderers, right? But what I will say is some of these people, who knows what happened to them, right? They've been in several fights, doing crazy drugs and hard drugs. They've been smoking, doing cocaine, heroin, in fights, in beatings, right? So whatever leads to these people's deranged behavior ends up being the source of why they are danger to society. Now, in psychosis is where we decide to actually talk about mental illness and craziness in today's world. Now, as you may have noticed, the rate of crazy people has gone down over the years. Even drugs has reduced, but craziness is definitely on the lowest rate yet ever recorded. I don't know if the government is actually introducing medicine to our diet without our awareness, but what I do know is these days we are better, right? We are definitely better. So people who are crazy have been known to enter into violent behaviors, attacking people, attacking others, having a short fuse, uh, damaging private property, vandalism, delinquent behavior. Uh, you'd find someone suffering from psychosis, his speech gets impaired, uh, he detaches from society, loses track of his natural personality and ways. Uh, he usually ends up behaving differently. Uh, uh, the family starts to worry. Uh, there's a lot that goes on, but mostly it's credited to violent behaviors and destruction of property, and even attempts to kill. Uh, uh, in psychosis and craziness, most cases have been by the law have been credited to being acquitted for their actions. A mental illness has been recognized as uh, an excuse or a plea in which candidates usually don't go to prison, but end up being transferred to a psychiatric ward, a mental institution. Uh, what I would say about craziness and madness is that it's treatable. There are a lot of people who are going to school and studying psychiatry and mental health issues. Such people have brought about a new era, a new age for modern medicine and the treatment of craziness, madness, and psychosis, and all these mental health issues that are out. Uh, I wouldn't say exactly, but I don't think there's a case that's out there that's untreatable. Now, what I do know as per now is that what I do know as per now is that there isn't exactly a cure for everything, but there's a treatment for most of these cases. Now, if you go to the institution and they find you and they diagnose you in a certain illness because of your symptoms, they get you under medication, under treatment, and injections, some pills to go home with. You might stay over for some psychiatric trial and treatment, but all that is that today's world craziness can be treated, and most people usually come out the better and back to the altar. So that's enough for psychosis for today. Until we meet again.